Hi. A controversial issue that has been littering the media lately is one that could be very close to home for all of us. How many of you use a social media website such as Facebook? I also use Facebook from time to time. Now, how many of you would give me your password to your Facebook account? I didn't think so. I wouldn't give you mine either. But that is exactly what many employers and hiring firms have been doing lately. They're asking for passwords so they can have access to your private information so they can make hiring decisions based on that information. I will explain why this action is unnecessary, violates privacy, and may even be illegal. Employers should not be allowed to ask for Facebook passwords. The first reason that this practice is wrong is that it is simply unnecessary. As any of you who use Facebook already know, you can access a person's page and their public information without a password. Depending on how an individual has their personal account set up, you could access information such as their basic information, their likes, dislikes, interests, religion, their work, education, and the information that they have posted on their wall. Depending on the individual profile, an employer may simply be able to search for a person and access some of this type of information without having a password. New York Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer is investigating this type of behavior and is currently working on drafting legislation to try to stop it. He says that, quote, "All individuals must be allowed to determine for themselves what personal information they want to make public and protect information from would-be employers," end quote. That is exactly what can happen on a person's Facebook page. When you set up your profile, you are allowed to choose what information you want to be public and what you want to make private. The second reason for asking for Facebook passwords is a violation of privacy. Jake Wengroff is a global director of a hiring and marketing firm, Frost & Sullivan. When asked his opinion of recruiters directly asking for passwords, he says that, quote, "Directly asking for a password is akin to asking for the password of someone's private email account or other password-protected material. It is a clear violation of privacy," end quote. Not sharing passwords is just a basic tenet of online conduct, whether it be your Facebook password or your email or your bank information or any account that you have. It is just well-known behavior that you do not share or ask for other people's passwords. The fact that many companies feel that they can even ask for this type of information is a sign that they believe that this is still an employer's market concerning the job market. Bruce Hurwitz, CEO of Hurwitz Strategic Staffing, says because the job market is extremely competitive right now, companies think that they have the upper hand in this matter. They believe that job candidates need them more than the candidates need them, and therefore they feel that they can get away with this type of behavior. They feel that they can push the envelope even when it comes to potential violations of privacy because they feel that potential candidates may not have any choice. If they have one position and 20 candidates, they feel that they can continue to push that limit of privacy to find out everything that they want to know to make that type of hiring decision. Finally, the third reason that asking for passwords is wrong is that asking for and sharing passwords itself may be illegal. An article posted by the Associated Press states that personal information such as gender, race, age, and religion are often displayed on a Facebook profile. These are all details that are prohibited and protected by federal employment law. What that means is during an interview or job hiring process, an employer is not allowed to ask for and certainly not make decisions based on those criteria. You cannot be discriminated against for a particular position based on your age or your religion and so on and so forth. These are all pieces of information that are on most people's Facebook page. So just asking it or accessing it is potentially violating these basic employment laws that we have already had in place. The recent activity involving this matter has prompted Facebook themselves to make a statement on their stance on the situation. Facebook's chief privacy officer has recently made a statement, quote, We'll take action to protect the privacy and security of our users, whether by engaging policymakers or where appropriate, by initiating legal action." End quote. Facebook warned that if an interviewer simply asks for a Facebook password, then views the person's page, and then does not end up hiring that person for whatever reason, that action alone is opening them up to a potential lawsuit. There's more than enough evidence to say that this is asking for some serious legal problems for these companies. So, what would you do if you found yourself in an interview and the company asked for your Facebook password? Would you begrudgingly give it up to them for fear of potentially losing the position? Or would you say no and not give it up, regardless of the potential consequences? I would not give up my password, not because I have anything to hide on my public or personal information on my Facebook page, but because of the principle of the matter. It is unnecessary, a violation of privacy, and may even be illegal for these companies to take advantage of us potential employers in times like this. They should not be allowed to stoop to these kinds of levels just because they feel that they have the advantage in the current job market. We should support the congressmen in their job in investigating these matters and the potential legislation that they are drafting to stop this type of action, because employers should not be allowed to ask for Facebook passwords. Thank you.